Hey guys, after burning down Sonoff Dual R3, I realized something. Yes, I'm an idiot and I deserve punishment. This is not the first time I see the device like this. In fact, I have just one like it in a box there. Shelly 1 wasn't the only device I had in my possession. I've actually got Shelly 2.5 and Shelly 1 PM, and I meant to do this video a long time ago, but then every time I would say maybe I'm gonna do it next week, and that would move to another week, and another, and another. But with the release of Shelly Motion, and you've got the video in here if you're interested, and obviously the fact that I burned down the Sonoff Dual R3 to ground, I figured it's a perfect opportunity to jump on the Shelly products again and speak about them because they came out first. And in case you wonder, Shelly 2.5 is a small switch that you can actually place either behind a wall switch like this or in a ceiling rows, depending on how your lights are wired. What's even more impressive that Shelly 2.5 can handle 2 gangs, 2 switches, and can monitor power consumption on individual channels. This switch can be hooked up to your Wi-Fi via 2.4 GHz network. It can operate using AC or DC voltage and can be configured to control small motors, for example for shutters or garage doors. Just remember to consult the user's manual before you apply any inductive loads. As you can tell, Shelly 2.5 is absolutely tiny, barely bigger than Shelly 0.1 and much smaller than Sonoff Mini despite having 2 gangs. But if you take a closer look at the number of terminals, you will notice that there is a catch. The device is much smaller, but if you account for extra fittings like those Wago fittings that you can get online, and when it comes to fitting it, you have to account for the footprint of the Shelly 2.5 and electrical connectors like these Wago style connectors. But you should consider it for a couple of reasons. The ability to switch the lights on from the app via voice assistant or from more traditional switch, it's brilliant and it's probably something you would like to have at home anyway. Shelly Claude takes advantage of the power meters by displaying the power consumption in watts and the total electrical consumption in watt-hours. And it gets better because you can aggregate this data and display it as per room consumption, which means all your Shelly device will report back to a single room, giving you an idea how much electricity specific room uses. To make sure you use Shelly 2.5 the way you want, it has the ability to trigger several different behaviors of the switch, making sure that whatever switch is on the wall, it's going to be supported. And that's not all. Apart from the app and options specified in the app, there is also a web interface that you can use without actually downloading the app. It's nicely designed, although a couple of functions are missing, like charts for electricity consumption, but you will be able to access all the crucial functions. Another cool ability is to actually trigger HTTP request on a button switch or power toggle. This means whenever something happens to your switch, like you turn the lights on, you can notify a third-party ecosystem using web requests. This is excellent if you want to integrate this with other systems without actually flashing the device or breaking the firmware. Now, if the privacy is your biggest concern, you can disconnect from the cloud using a simple toggle. That means the device will enter LAN-only mode and you can take advantage of a couple of more functions. Apart from REST API, you also have access to MQTT. Just bear in mind that you can only access these options via web interface, so if you can't find it, make sure you look in the right place. One of the things I've noticed while reviewing Shelly Motion was that you could actually use MQTT while being connected to Shelly Cloud, an option that seems to be missing from Shelly 1 device or Shelly 2.5, something I would really like to see addressed in a software patch if possible. Whether you're interested in automating lights or shutter controls, Shelly 2.5 it's a really interesting choice. It's inexpensive, it'll set you back around 16 euros on the Shelly website, and it comes with the connectivity options that will satisfy even the most demanding DIY home automation enthusiasts. this is not going to be the last video about Shelly 2.5. In one of the future videos, I'm gonna show you how to use Nodle and take advantage of MQTT connectivity without sacrificing controls via Google Home or Amazon Echo. If you're interested, well, I've got one advice to you. Follow me on social media, or you know how YouTube works. I'd like to thank Shelly for sending me Shelly 2.5 so I could take a look, and if you're interested, you're gonna find the links in the description of this video. As for now, guys, if home automation interests you, you know what to do, you know how to find me, and I bet I'm going to see you in the next video. So take care, bye!